About the allegations against a former Dehesa school teacher accused of having sexually inappropriate contact with some of his students. Robert Anderson pleaded not guilty to charges involving girls in his 4th and 6th grade classes between 2003 and 2006.
10 News reporter Allison Ash is live in El Cajon. And Allison, we now know why Anderson resigned.
Yeah, we know he resigned at the request of his attorney, who said that his reputation was tarnished. But here in El Cajon court today, we also learned that he was investigated not just in 2003, but also in 2006. No charges were filed. Now 5 women are prepared to testify against him. This was the last yearbook picture for Robert Anderson, the teacher. Now 8 years later, a much different man entered the courtroom, smiling at his wife in the second row. Anderson was a popular teacher at Dehesa School in El Cajon. But in both 2003 and 2006, different girls told investigators he touched their private parts. No charges were ever filed until now.
I don't understand how a case that's been sitting around for 11 years finally gets filed on.
A new victim had stepped forward somewhat recently, which led to the investigation being reopened.
Now Anderson faces 8 felony charges involving 5 different girls, some claiming it happened to them more than once.
He's been adamant from day one. He said, look, I taught those kids. He remembers their names, even after all these years. But he said, look, I would never touch a child. I'd never touch a child inside my classroom or anywhere else.
On his attorney's advice, Anderson quit his teaching job in 2006. His reputation forever damaged. He spent the past 8 years as a test administrator, working only with adults. Judge Daniel Goldstein rejected the argument of Anderson's attorney that his bail should be reduced because his client, until now, had a clean record.
And I understand he's sort of in a position where, he doesn't want to let an accused child molester out with a low bail, but I just think $800,000 is too high.
And Anderson returns here next month for his preliminary hearing. He has also been ordered to stay away, have no contact with any of those now 5 young women who will be testifying against him. We're live in El Cajon. Allison Ash, 10 News.